That armor stinks of death.
Yes.
Someone's being attacked!
There are two things in this world that I love the most: Skyrim and alcohol. If only there was some way I could enjoy both of these at the same time. Taverns. Chances are if you played Skyrim, you stepped foot in one of these. There's no better place to grab a drink, find a quest, or even listen to the most out-of-pocket racist you've ever heard in your life. But the question arises, which tavern is the best? I mean, they're not all built equally, right? Which place should you spend your hard-earned gold in, and which one should you avoid? Well, if you're wondering this, you're in luck. I've spent thousands of hours researching and scientifically calculating the best taverns in all of Skyrim. I will never get back the time nor kidney function that I had to sacrifice in order to bring this information to you. So here's every inn in Skyrim ranked from worst to best. So here are my criteria. Number 1, location, location, location. A tavern should be in an easily accessible location. If located in a city, it should be in a central area that everyone knows. 2, interior decorating. If I'm in your tavern, I want it to be an aesthetically pleasing environment. If I wanted to drink in a disgusting, depressing, and dangerous room, I would just stay at home. 3, patrons. A man is only as good as the company he keeps, and this is also true for taverns. A good tavern is a lively place full of drinking buddies and explorers alike. Oh, and I'm also only ranking the inns in the Hold Capitals and Raven Rock. Every other inn is pretty much a copy and paste room with a huge pit of fire in the middle, so that's nice. With all of that out of the way, onto the ranking. In dead last, we have the new Nice's Corner Club. Are you a fan of systematic racism and years of oppression? If so, this might be the tavern for you. It seems almost unfair to put this one in last place. Tucked deep into Windhelm's Grey Quarter, the Corner Club is the only Dark Elf tavern in the city. It is far and away the most rundown tavern in the game, even if it is due to lore reasons. It's a 3-story building that looks like it hasn't been maintained in years. You know it's bad when there are some people that don't even know this place is in the game. In fact, the place is really depressing. I'm here to get drunk, not to learn about the eruption of the Red Mountain. If you're in Windhelm and you have some time to kill, consider steering clear of this place. At number 7, I have the Drunken Huntsman. Located in the heart of Whiterun's Plains district, the Drunken Huntsman is both a tavern as well as an archery store. The interior is what you'd expect from a building in Whiterun: lots of wood, lots of fire, good combination. What can I say? It's a very cozy and nice place to spend some time. As for the company, it could be worse. Janessa is one of the more interesting companions in the game, and every once in a while there will be
Advise the Jarl on political matters.
What?
Need something?
Who's there?
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Fuck you! Okay? Fuck you!
I take it back, this place is awful. Do not go here at all. Number 6 is the Silverblood Inn. As far as aesthetics go, this place nails it. It has a traditional Markarth look, all the Dwemer architecture and stone, all of that. It's one of the first buildings you see whenever you first go through the city gates. The place is owned by the Silverblood family, the most prominent and wealthy family in the city. Now, I have no problem financially supporting an ultra-wealthy nepotistic family, so I'll gladly spend my money here. The place is ran by Klepper and Frobby, and trust me, you'll find that out pretty soon. The two argue like an old married couple constantly, probably because they are. If I wanted to eat my meal awkwardly shoved between a domestic dispute, I'd go back to my parents for the holidays. As far as entertainment, Augment is actually one of the better bards in the game. If music isn't your thing, you could always mock the homeless or assault the inebriated. The food is good, the company is entertaining, now it's time for some well-deserved rest. Wait, what? The beds? They're made out of what? Yes, the beds are made out of stone. Number 5 is Candlehearth Hall. Located in the freezing city of Windhelm, the tavern gets its name from a candle that was lit in honor of a brave warrior. Said candle has been burning for almost 200 years and it hasn't gone out. Location-wise, this is a prime piece of real estate. It is the first building you see whenever you come to Windhelm. It's a towering large building, much like the others in the city. The owner, Elda Earlydawn, she runs a pretty tight ship. The room that's available for rent isn't the nicest in the game, but it does do a good job. When it comes to patrons, they suck. If you're a dark elf, good luck. People like this guy will constantly harass you and just be an all-around asshole. Candlehearth, cool lore and all that, but all around one of the more average taverns in the game. At number 4, I have the Bee and Barb in Riften. This place has everything a traveler needs. Hot food, cold drinks, religious fanatics screaming in your ear. The Bee and Barb is almost the exact center of Riften, conveniently right next to the market. The place is owned and operated by Talon Jay and Kariva, 2 of the city's Argonian. Don't let the tales fool you, they run a tight bar. In fact, there are 3 unique drinks you can only get here. Good food and drink, what more could you ask for? Unfortunately, this is the only main inn that doesn't have a bard, so that knocks off some points. Even with that, there are much worse places one can find themselves in Riften. Number 3 is the Winking Skeever, and let me tell you more about that name. Corpulus Venuus, the owner and operator of the joint, apparently had a pet skeever as a child. Said skeever would often wink at him, so here we are now. The Winking Skeever is one of the first buildings you come across right as soon as you walk through the main gates. Not only that, but it's conveniently located right across from the execution stockade. Dinner and a show? Count me in. Stepping inside, it's one of the nicest taverns in all of Skyrim. The room that's available for rent is nicer than some people's houses in the game. If you're in Solitude and looking for a place to stay, this is where you need to go. At number 2, I have the Retching Netch. Located on the island of Solstheim, this is probably the most unique tavern in the game. This is mainly due to the Dark Elf architecture and design. The place is ran by Geldis Sodri, one of the many Dumner in the town. The inn really acts as a hub of Raven Rock. You'll find most townfolk stopping by here every evening. Many of the town's quests are started here as well. If you're like me and looking at one more straw roof makes you sick, this is a perfect place for you. It's everything the Nisus Corner Club should have been and more. It gets points for being unique, but anyone who played the game knows what number 1 is. It's no surprise that I have the Bannered Mare at number 1. Located next to the Whiterun Marketplace, every player will visit here at least once. The interior is perfect, just what you'd expect from a medieval tavern. The Bannered Mare got its name from an old Nord king. He rode into battle on his mare, carrying his banner. The king was eventually killed, but his mare still carried that banner. The service is amazing. There's actually someone that will take your order when you sit down. This place is almost perfect. The only negative thing is this guy, Mikhail the Bard. This is one of the worst characters in the game. Luckily though, he can be dealt with pretty easily.
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and
Walks
restore
around
what
dragging
we own.
like a previous. I could do his job block.
All in all, this is far and away the best tavern in the game. If you're still watching this, then you're probably a virtual alcoholic, which is somehow worse than being a real one. If you like this video, liking and subscribing really helps me out a lot. There's going to be much more Elder Scrolls videos coming in the future, so let me know what you'd like to see. We have a channel Discord now that always has a lot of fun things going on. The link for that will be below. That's all from me, thanks for watching, have a good day.